What's up, everyone? My name is Alex, and welcome to my little corner of the internet. I took a break. It is not apparent. I took a break in October, but then my break extended a lot longer than that. It just doesn't seem that way because I had uploaded videos ahead of time, so I am just getting back into the swing of recording semi-regularly. I have a lot going on. This video is not a continuation of Another Kind, the series where I talk about being ultra-human. This is an update video and kind of a wrap-up for 2021 and what my goals are for the next year, because I'm ambitious, but for once I'm actually acting on it. So the biggest thing, the biggest thing for this channel is that my Monday videos are going to be changing slightly. Monday videos are going to be dedicated probably to vlogging and other just videos from my life or updates from my life. I don't know how regular those videos are going to be, but I don't plan on doing a ton of like these kind of series where I talk about identity and pick apart labels and, have a gender crisis every week, because I think that I've said pretty much everything I need to say in regards to aspects of my identity. I think that I'm comfortable where I'm at right now. I went through, maybe a 2-year streak of just constantly questioning myself and making videos talking about the things I was confused about, the things that I was questioning, and now I've reached a point where I've kind of covered everything, and I keep getting to this point in video planning where I'm really digging deep to try to find some kind of topic for a video, and then I realize there's not a lot to talk about other than to talk more about what I'm absolutely sure of, what I think is definitely the experience I'm having and what that feels like, and talking about moments of dysphoria, moments of euphoria, and just making it kind of a vlog platform for me. I think. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going with this, but I want to, outside of the videos about myself, I want to talk more about community things. I want to interact more with the people who watch my content. I want to do more videos about my hobbies and videos about milestones and successes and goals and plans and my thoughts and feelings on different topics, and get away from the talking about my own identity in depth, because I don't think there's much more to say about it. So the big thing going on here, outside of what I do or what I'm doing for the channel, I published, or am trying to publish, a zine, mini magazine. I started publishing it in a purely digital format on Instagram, and that is linked in my card, but I'll also put it in the description so it's just easier to get to. It's yb3.zine on Instagram, and YB3 is your bigender big brother. It is basically a love letter to the polygender community, but it's also stories about my experiences with gender, and a lot of what you might see are things that I covered in videos on this channel, talking about breaking down my demi-boy identity and talking about the visual of a gender being two planets that orbit around a core, and talking about why I chose the pronouns that I use, and talking about gender euphoria, gender dysphoria, and eventually I'll be talking about the timeline of gender discovery from one label to now. And I want to include, resources to learn more about different identity things, especially gender. I want to get guest artists on and get their work out there, or get their stories out there. And it's really just a way for me to tell my story, but also to uplift the voices of those who relate to these stories. So check that out. I've had a Patreon this whole time. I did not know what to do with it because it really just had the one $5 tier, and there were different like behind the scenes stuff that you could get access to, unedited, uncensored video content, and just bonus material, I guess. And I planned on doing like streaming for like gaming and other things, but I have 2 tiers on it now, one for the Stormy Talks channel and the other one for YB3. And the YB3 Patreon tier has an exclusive Discord server, and it has the opportunity to get the physical copy of the zine, which is what I originally planned to do with it, but I haven't started printing it yet because I want to actually get people on board with this first. There's other exclusive content and other benefits available, and if you can't pledge, I have a coffee account that's going to be in the description as well. It's always linked on my card, at least from now on, because I just updated my card. So if you can't pledge on a Patreon tier, you can just send a few bucks here and there as like a tip jar sort of thing, and that can go toward being able to print physical copies of the zine and to, I guess, be able to afford, I don't know, anything in my life right now, just kind of helping me out. So if you feel like it, like that's an option there too. Other than that, not much is changing. I will try to have regular, like, Monday videos, and it'll be more off the cuff, more candid stuff, less focused on the identity stuff that I'm always talking about, and just other stuff going on in my life. Shorter videos, 5, maybe 10 minutes, but I won't be doing the long videos anymore. I plan on streaming. I would like to at some point, because I would love to stream literally any video game. I miss playing Animal Crossing with other people. I miss playing any kind of game on YouTube, so that would be a cool opportunity. Other than that, I'm working on a bunch of little projects. I have plans for future content. I'm looking at my computer screen right now. I have plans for future content, like Monday videos, and like Friday filler videos. I'm not sure if I'm sticking with that, but that's what I used to do on this channel, was the occasional Friday video that had nothing to do with the identity talk stuff. It was just other types of videos that people could watch. Uploaded less often because that's not the focus of the channel. The focus of the channel was aspects of identity, so I think I still might stick with that format. I want to do an Ask Stormy series where viewers ask me questions and I answer them. I want to respond to comments in videos. That would be fantastic. I would love that. I'm probably still going to respond, respond through text, because I still want to keep up with the responding to every single comment on my videos. I'm still trying to do that. We're almost at 500 subscribers, by the way, so hopefully, I don't know if it'll happen by the end of the year, but hopefully I'll have something planned for that. It sounds like an airplane is touching down outside. That's perfectly normal. Last time it was a lawnmower going by my window. There's no grass over there, but now it sounds like an airplane just flew by, so that's cool. Always when I'm recording, the neighborhood is so quiet otherwise, but I've got a list of I want to do this thing, but I don't know if that thing is going to be happening or whatever. I just have a bunch of stuff written down, just notes, disjointed thoughts and random notes, but I've been trying to sort them into the topic types. Yeah, I'll have an update on what I want to do with the Monday videos. I might call it something. I might give it a name. That's a spam text. That's cool. Why not? Why not? Why not just come in and send me a spam text while I'm in the middle of recording? That's a fantastic way to start my Sunday morning. I've been trying not to spread myself too thin. I feel like I keep starting all these projects and then not being able to focus on them because I'm also doing 1,000 other things. So I still have my usual Discord servers. My main focus is going to be the Identity Galaxy Discord server that is always up and active. I'm always doing something in there and trying to make it as accessible and inclusive as possible. I'm not sure what more I want to do with it, but that's like, I love that Discord server. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We talked about identity. We talked about aspects of identity. We talked about being plural. We talked about being otherkin. I covered gender stuff, an entire series on being bigender, or at least all the pieces that come together to create my gendered experience. I talked about orientation. I talked about labels that I was questioning. It's been a ride, and I want to do better. I feel like I've put so much into this channel, but it doesn't feel like enough. I feel like I could be doing so much more here. I just want to get into other types of projects that aren't so focused on the same thing over and over again. So I will definitely have something for the new year. I'll have a game plan for how I want to do this channel, at least for the next year. I don't know if it'll be a forever thing, because things change a lot. Situations change. My focus changes all the time. So I don't know where we'll be in a few years here, but it's been fun. I've been loving all of the comments and the general interaction. I love that the community is so invested in my story. And I even appreciate the hate comments, because I have the opportunity to educate people and to show them, like, your whatever hate you had put into my comments doesn't change who I am or how I identify or what labels I choose to use. So hopefully those people use that opportunity to learn and, I guess, go on to educate themselves and be a better person. As for, I guess, not channel related stuff, speaking of being a better person, I need to get better at being a kinder person. And I'm slowly unlearning being angry, or at least there's no like logical sense in preventing myself from being angry, or like hiding the fact that I'm angry or anxious or irritated, but I need to find better ways to cope with anger. I need better ways to vent, to express anger without harming other people and without dragging other people down just because I'm having a problem. It's hard because, first of all, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells with myself. I feel like I have to treat myself so delicately to just make sure that I have my emotions in check and my behavior in check. And it seems so childish. Like, why lash out in anger? Why not just cool it, sit down and calm down? Like I don't hurt people like physically. Like, I don't like hit people or like break things, but I tend to get angry and take it out on other people verbally, and I want to get better at that. And I need to stop thinking that everyone in my life has the worst intentions. I need to stop expecting the worst from people, and I'm learning that not everything, like I don't need to have a word in everything that I see on the internet or that gets said to me. Like, I'm always the kind of person who needs to have the last word. And if you want like more detail on just keeping my emotions in check and like analyzing my own behavior, I have a video on being a bad person, basically, and what I plan on doing about that. Because there's so many situations where just there is no making amends with people, but there's taking accountability. So that's also, like, I just want to be kinder in all aspects of my life. And I want to be the kind of person people can look up to, not somebody who people look up to and then suddenly I do something awful and that just destroys the people who believed in me the most. I'm working on just being calmer. I don't think there is any finding peace in my life right now. There's a lot going on, but you know, issues that are happening at home need to stay at home. Issues that are happening emotionally don't need to become someone else's problem. I just need to find healthy ways to cope, healthy ways to vent. And that's where I've been working on other projects and working on things outside of what I do on YouTube, trying new things. I think I just had this lofty idea of what being a YouTube content creator was going to be for me. I mean, back in 2015, 2016, I thought that like I could make it big on YouTube and be like a cool new Let's Player and have fun with that. But I forgot to be a person. So I guess that's the takeaway. Right after all the talk about being otherkin and being plural, the takeaway is that I need to learn how to be a person, how to be human. That's kind of all I have. I think that's the last video for this month. Yeah, that's the last video for this month, and it's the only video for this week because next Monday we'll start a new series that's less involved, not so focused on the same 3 or 4 things, and we'll just go from there. I'll have a little update video again soon, I think. And finally, as of this video, I can take down those decorations behind me because I don't think I decorated very well, and I think it looks too sloppy and too cluttered. So I'm going to be taking that down and actually decorate this backdrop to be a little neater and just to be interesting, like visually. So I hope everyone is doing okay. I know that we're kind of still in lockdown. We're kind of still in this quarantine business. We're still dealing with the pandemic and all that, and it's definitely shaken the world. Things just feel so strange. I can't even remember the last time I went out anywhere, to be totally honest, outside of going to work and doing grocery shopping. So it's been a strange time, and I know that not everyone has everything handled emotionally, financially. So I hope everyone's doing okay. Check out my card. I've updated it with, it's 3 pages. I've got all about me and where to find me. There's new social media accounts listed there. And then you can find me on Instagram with the new zine that I'm publishing. I'm always in my Discord server, always interacting with the community. I'm still making pride flags every so often and doing like other similar graphic design type stuff. But yeah, I'm always here to talk. Anyway, I am signing off for now. See you later. See you next year, actually. See you next year.